Welcome back to Let's Play Virtue's Last Reward. Let's continue. Time to go explore the 3 places, talk to people, etc. Well, Owl's betrayed us. That sucks. We're almost dead again. This keeps happening.
Oh, hey Sigma.
Can I get you a seat?
Are you some kind of waitress?
What do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys. They hate me. So, this is the lounge, huh? A bar. A sofa. And 3 ladies. I feel like I'm in the VIP room.
Can I get you a drink?
Better not be
I
underage.
turned 21 just the other day.
I see. I guess we could probably have a drink or 2 then. This isn't a cabaret club, Sigma. Unfortunately, as much fun as it sounds like, I don't think it's a very good idea.
Why not?
This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
I mean... Confound that, Zero. He drives me to drink. You got a point.
Sigma?
I'm just kidding. Besides, I got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best plan.
It hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. That's how it went before, anyway. Probably don't tell him about the premonition you had. It's been happening to anyone else?
What? The headaches?
Uh-huh.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier. Not me. No headaches here. Well,
Well, what?
it's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird. Your head feels weird? No, my body feels weird. Like my whole body.
You feel kind of numb? I think I've got the same thing. It's kind of like... when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms. And when you wake up, the arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arm, though. My whole body feels kind of numb and foreign.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but...
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean.
Really?
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Yeah. Exactly.
Maybe it's because of the anesthetic gas.
The what now?
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Oh yeah, right. Oh, that was just a splash potion of
Seems like you
levitation.
were unconscious for a long
Obviously.
time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
The shulker just attacked you, Sigma. This might be some kind of side effect.
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here.
Alright, I'll go have a look somewhere else then. You guys gonna stick around here?
Yeah. Haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Okay. Catch you later then. Bid goodbye and head towards the exit. Where to next? Let's go to the crew quarters. Yeah, as you can see, it's not just the order of which places you go in that has the same dialogue every time, because we have a headache now. That means it's important, I guess.
Oh, Sigma. Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Why Alice and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like a secret door or something?
If I had, do you really think I would have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary.
What's this book?
Huh? Oh, that's a book of meowsed cats.
A meowt?
Oh, sorry. Just this thing that's happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. Doesn't really mean anything, though.
Oh, okay.
Sigma's weird.
That's weird.
Yeah, exactly. I love Kay's shocked face.
So what's the cat book about?
Oh, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks about it.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right?
Meowby?
What?
No, I don't really know anything about it. I'm just telling you what Fi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
Shut up, Quark.
Quark, you're doing it too.
Oops.
I can't stay mad at you. We love Quark. It's so good to see him again. Well, what about you guys?
What do you mean?
Checked out the lounge with Clover and Tenmyoji. Quark is the infirmary of Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Lunar eclipse?
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Is that this New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year, or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
31st, huh? I've been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so 31st will be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What'd I have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abductions. So, at Dio's ending, we saw outside, and we saw the lunar eclipse. So, allegedly, we're probably at the 31st. Maybe. Possibly. If we are when we think we are, which probably isn't true.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing, though.
What was it?
Dio and Luna didn't tell you?
No.
Okay, I got it right here. Just a second.
Up, here we go. Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Radical 6. Yuppers. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure contains to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that death tolls estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Is this for real?
It seems a little hard to believe.
It really is some kind of pandemic, though. It sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes, it does.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've ever heard of the term Radical 6. Is that true, though? Was that really the first time I'd heard it? Couldn't shake the feeling I've heard Radical 6 somewhere before. Yeah, this route's really leaning in heavy to the morphogenetic fields again. Right off the bat. But where? And why?
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Well, I don't think there's any reason for us to get all worried about it. We should just hurry up and try to find out how to get out of here.
Quark has a point. If we want to know what's going on outside, the fastest way to find out is by going outside.
Yeah, you're right.
Good. Mr. K and I will keep searching the cabins then.
Care really said touch grass. Or touch desert, I guess.
What are you gonna do?
I guess I'll go somewhere else.
Okay.
Then we will see you later.
Later. Stepped out of the cabin we'd been in and head towards a small hallway. To the infirmary. Quark gonna collapse again? Or is he just gonna be fine? We'll have to find out. Yep. Sure is the infirmary. So, this is the infirmary, huh?
Oh, Sigma.
Alice.
What's up with your face? You look like you just saw a roach. Are you still angry?
Of course. I'm teetering on the brink of the abyss thanks to you.
I didn't have a choice. I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
That's enough to justify screwing someone else over?
That's not what I meant, and you know it. If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose Ally, then I would have chosen Ally too.
Easy for you to say that now.
What? Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here? I have to get out of here. There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes. I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated. But there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Avenge my father's murder.
Oh. Well then. That, whew.
That's what I have to do.
What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Yeah, no trauma dumping, please. Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Meaning?
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say, but it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though. Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look.
I didn't say I was a detective.
Then what are you? CIA?
No,
Fine. Whatever you are, you don't look like one.
that's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep them guessing.
Yeah, that's why, in like an RPG setting, you like, if you're a wizard, you don't dress in robes and stuff. That makes you too obvious of a target to aim for. Like, dress like a rogue or something, or like a warrior. And then you start casting spells and everyone's like, whoa! What's that all about?
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No, she has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Sure. Don't work for Rafflecopter Swoss? Where's somewhere?
In the middle of a desert.
Okay, yeah. I mean... yeah. A desert?
Yes, but that's an awfully long story. Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree? That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information, too? We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well then. Dio, it's your turn.
Yeah, Dia, tell us all about the Myrmidons and Brother and Left.
What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but I'm a circus ringleader.
I mean, you dress like one, but you aren't one. A ringleader?
You're kidding.
Nope. I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th generation ringleader.
And a 4th generation. Sorry.
My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed.
Dio's like real good at lying and coming up with just nonsense.
Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still, he was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
I see. You lost your father too, then.
Yeah. Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, enough about me. We still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
Told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school and I got out in the car, the white gas started pouring out of everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
Huh? No, I'm still working on my degree. Shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Believe me, I thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
No idea.
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope. They're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay since I haven't seen his face. So I suppose it's possible he's someone I know. Yeah? I mean... oh boy.
Just who is he anyway?
Till that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay's a bit of a mystery, but not some of the others. Clover, for instance. What's she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
Huh. What about Quark? I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? Still in elementary school, right? Why is that funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it. Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
And if it makes you feel better, sure.
Well, I know a little about Luna. I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know. She didn't say.
Yeah, she's pretty vague on that. Just medical license of some variety.
Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
Yeah?
That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me. What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Look,
I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
No, nothing in particular.
You sure?
Yeah. She's a real mystery, alright. I also know about as much as you do. So basically nothing. I hadn't really realized it until I said it. I spent hours with Fine, yet I know nothing about her except her name. I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she, really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. Fake detective, a waitress, garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader. Plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly. Suddenly... Is it Quark?
There you are!
Oh. Well, that's not what I expected. I expected someone saying Quark's sick, but,
You have to come with me!
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
We found something really bad in the crew quarters!
Something?
Bad.
Just hurry! It'll make sense when you see it!
Uh-oh. Is it Luna? Quark's first in the room, followed quickly by me, Alice, Temioji, and Dio. He said nothing, just pointed under the bed. It's a rat! Quark was crouched down and followed his finger. There it was. Oh yeah! What the heck is this?
A bomb! At least that's what Mr. K said.
Bomb? A bomb? No way. That's what we saw on the vision.
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Kablooey. Well, bam. Of course. It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. Then it hadn't been a hallucination. It had actually been a premonition?
We need to get everybody else in here now.
No, it's okay. Mr. K's already getting them. They should be here really soon.
See? Where is it? You said there was a bomb.
Quark had barely closed his mouth and the rest of our fellow captives exploded into the room. Don't use that word, Sigma! Kay gently shouldered them aside and pointed to the bomb.
There it is.
You don't say that word at an airport, so don't say it in a tense situation like this.
You see?
Well, that escalated quickly. For several long moments, we all just stared in silence. Slowly began to eye one another, and old suspicion suddenly reawakened. It was Fi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Who was the first person to find this?
It was me. I found it while Quark and I were investigating this area. We split up to collect the rest of you.
How did you know it was a bomb?
I have seen it before.
When?
I'm not sure.
Because of the amnesia?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? We don't even know if it's a real bomb. Are you gonna tell me you believe that guy who can't remember his own fucking name knows a bomb when he sees it?
No. Kay is right. That's a bomb. I'm sure of it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
Yeah, so many people know things that they just know, but shouldn't know. Huh? Are all of us Espers?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
Oh, or that.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please, just trust me. Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb. And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
Oh.
Antimatter.
Yeah? What?
Wait, you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's Hill Nation?
Oh, Quark.
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Yeah? Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Let me think. I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Alright, everyone sit down, get out your notebooks. Time to do some learning.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles. For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge. It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron. So, protons have antiprotons, and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
Wow.
Sorry. I don't really get it.
Oh. Alright, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites. What happens when you put them together? Well, if there were, quantum men and women, because their opposite elements cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation.
0? I knew it. Phi 0.
But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I know! A baby!
Exactly.
An antimatter baby.
In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
You followed it, though, right?
Yeah!
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby.
Or is it?
Just how big of a...
It's a baby bomb. A Bomby.
Just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
It's pretty simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E = mc squared.
That's not simple at all.
The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
63 trillion joules?
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
What the... You've got to be kidding me. There's only 350 milligrams
Interesting
of
character
stuff in
trait
there.
of Al's that she's like really good at mental math, but also Phi as well. We don't know. Phi's still a huge mystery. Yeah.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited. I think I know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
Ugh.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
What does that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
And how
You need to kill so many creepers for that much
Should I not
TNT.
worry about that? That's enough to blow up a 10-story building.
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb. We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Yeah, good luck.
Perhaps, but how do we know this is the only bomb?
It does have a 3 on it.
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
Yeah, you're right.
If the bombs are numbered,
And there could be a number 2 bomb or number 1 bomb out there, huh?
yes. There's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th, or a 5th, or...
That's a lot of bombies.
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing. We should move it. Somewhere.
You step forward and reach for the bomb.
No! Don't touch it!
Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist
What the hell do you think you're doing?
and jerked him away from the bed. I'm sorry I keep messing with the dialogue.
Have you got a death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
We'll just have to leave it be for now, until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
Then you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
There's not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well, there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
So we just need to get this password.
Yes, that's right.
There's no keyboard or anything on the bomb.
Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
Man, this route is, very
Who would
different
do something like this?
than the other two.
I have no idea. But we can figure out when they did it.
Oh, yeah?
When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right? So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
After we left, huh? But when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. After that, we've all been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to plant it.
I don't know about that. After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah. Anyone could have come by here then.
Even Quark.
It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma. What were you doing?
Well, I was, just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stayed behind in the warehouse when you guys went off. Hey, why are you guys giving me that look? You don't think I planned it, do you?
I never said that.
Out loud you didn't. You gotta be kidding me. I don't know anything about this bomb.
Really? Are you sure? Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
Uh-oh, Fi. That was just, you could hardly say premonition. If they didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet, they'd think I was insane. Uh-oh. Wait. This doesn't make any sense. According to Tenmyoji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's under suspicion? Also, there's no way to know the culprit here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here and they set up the bomb.
Impossible.
They set us up the bomb. Why?
There's no way that would get past Zero. And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the gang going forward. What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior, which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Okay. Fine with me. Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
I mean, they kind of did. What if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
I don't think it could be.
Why not?
Well, Zero Jr. said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
Fine Clover were right. There couldn't be a 10th guest. And Zero Senior was without a doubt one of us. But if that was the case, could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who had? Alice? Dio? I mean, we know it's Dio, but... Luna? Kay? Clover? Tenmyoji? Phi? Or... It seemed insane, but could it have been Quark? We don't know what's in those pockets on his head hat thing. Maybe the bombs are in there? Quark? Got something to say about it? No. Why would Zero Senior have gone through all the trouble setting a bomb? To make this game more exciting? Make it seem more dangerous? No. Didn't fit at all. But if that was the case, the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior.
Oh no! This is bad.
What is it?
Press the buttons on your bracelet.
Ah, heck! Ah, crap. Is this for real?
We've only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open.
Let's go then.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
Alright, come on everybody. Let's go. Well, crud. We just gotta play the game more where there's just a bomb there? Multiple bombs? You know, at the very least there's 0 and 1. And now there's 3. So there's probably a number 2 bomb somewhere, but well, I guess we're gonna find where all the bombs are in this timeline, huh? We have 2 of them that we can disarm.
Chromatic doors have opened.
If you look at the flowchart here, we're once again on the path where there's only one choice.
5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
The doors have opened.
We need to figure out who's going where and fast.
So our options this time are,
We don't have time to wait for you to figure it out. Just pay attention. I'm only gonna say this once.
follow our options. Option A. Lou and I pair up with Clover to open the green door. Tenmyoji and Dio pair up with Alice. Kay and Quark with Phi. Option B. Lou and I pair up with a Phi to open the red door. Tenmyoji, Dio with Clover. Kay, Quark, and Alice. Option C. Lou and I pair up with Alice to open the blue door. Tenmyoji and Dio pair up with Phi. Kay, Quark with Clover.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Okay. How are we gonna do this?
We need a system here, or we'll never have time to argue it out. Why don't we let the people who are at the most disadvantage right now decide?
The most what?
The people who only have 1 BP.
Oh, so that would be me, you, and Tenmyoji.
No way. I refuse.
Well, then what would you suggest?
We'll be fair and take a vote.
A vote? So we all just, like, raise our hands for the option we want?
Exactly.
So which one do you want, Alice?
Option C. I want to go with Sigma and Luna.
Tough. Pick something else.
My. Looks like you're not so fond of me anymore. Do you agree with him, Luna?
I'll just let Sigma decide.
Fine.
I'd like option C too. Clover and I were a pair for the first round. So what about you, Quark?
Yep.
That's fine with me.
So that's 3 votes for option C.
I just can't
counting
stop
mine.
pressing the space bar. I'm sorry.
How about the rest of you?
I'd like to pair up with Sigma and Luna too.
So option B then. I'd like to go with Phi. Good for that, Luna?
Sure. I really don't mind.
Well, most people seem to want option C.
Then we've got 3 votes for option B.
I'd like to go with option A.
You want to pair up with Alice? You're a strange duck.
How about you, Tenmyoji?
I don't mind going with option A.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
So 2 votes for A, 3 votes for B and C. If Clover's vote doesn't decide this, then we have to figure something else out.
Which one do you want, Clover?
I want to go with option C. Quark chose Ally in the first round, and I was with Kay in the first round.
Then that's what we're doing.
Option C had won 4 votes. We're almost out of time and didn't exactly have a convincing argument. Just gonna have to go with the majority.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
The doors are closing. Let's go!
Come on, Luna, hurry up. Gotta get to the blue door.
Right.
Luna, Alice, and I dashed towards the blue door. Looked over my shoulder in time to see the others disappearing to their doors. Clover, Quark, and Kay ended up at the red door. Phi, Dio, and Tenmyoji got through the green door.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Alright, well, we're gonna have to end it here. Went a bit long today, but, all that bomb business was kind of important. So... Oh, are we going to the bee garden? The banana garden? Apple banana game? Well, let's find out next time. Thank you all for watching.